Hello everyone, and welcome to an On-Trend Runes build. So today we are building a kitchen. So for these builds, what I do is I look at some CC, I select some CC, and I did that in On-Trend's CC. That came out yesterday, so go check that out if you haven't already. So I look at 10 pieces or 10 mini sets of CC, and then in the next episode, which is this episode, I build with them and see what I can create. So part of that is I like to focus on one key trend from 2024. I might bring some other trends in as well, but for the most, we're focusing on the one main trend and trying to make it work as a rune. So today's trend that we are working on is quiet luxury. So this is a big trend for kitchens in 2024. It's midnight blues, blacks, raw marbling, metallic shine, rich browns, and neutral. I'm actually going to mix this with another big trend for 2024, which is mixed metals. So this is mixing gold, silver, and brass for a vintage warmth. So I felt that that really worked. It basically tied in perfectly with quiet luxury. So the cabinets that we chose, and I will put the description below for you, in the description below for you I will put the creators and their links and everything there so that you can find them easily. Now, I was thinking I'm quite attracted to the midnight blue. I thought that was really nice. So these cabinets come from Madame Rhea from her Basic Luxe Kitchen collection. I love the marble texture on the top, so that is very much part of the quiet luxury trend. And also I love the jewel tone of the blue. I think that's absolutely gorgeous as well. So let me think. Now we do have some fridges, so we had a couple of options here. So we've got the beam fridge, which comes from Tuds. I chose a couple of fridges and ovens simply because I wasn't sure color wise what I was going for, and I felt like that might be an issue matching colors and getting them to coordinate with what I wanted to make in the kitchen. So I did. Maybe that's a little bit of cheating. I don't know. I'll give it a go no matter what. But yeah, I chose the Tuds kitchen. I chose the Tuds fridge from the Beam Kitchen, and also the fridge here that comes from SixamCC's Spring 6 Kitchen, which is a mouthful to say. I mean, look at that. It's got the metal and everything on it, which I thought worked really nicely with the cabinets, whereas this felt like a little bit more matte, so I wasn't too sure about that, but I felt like maybe the colours would be more flexible with the cabinets, so it's one of those, you know, just thinking about it things. But I think that colour's okay. Like, I don't love it. Like, I don't think there's any other colour. I mean, we can go white, but harsh white is way out this season. We want to go for, like, softer tones and warmer tones if we're going neutral. So you probably want to go for something like that, which has a warmer feel to it. But I think out of all of the choices, this would be the choice that would work best with the cabinets. It's a little bit greener, but it's okay. Otherwise we could go for a black with a metal in the fridge that comes with the Sixam Spring 6 Kitchen. I actually probably like that better. I think it's a nicer fridge for this particular trend because of the metal that pops out, whereas this one, because it doesn't have the metal popping out, I don't think it's quite as well matched to what we're going for. Plus we have a few other accessories here. So we do have an oven. I don't think we want to go like grey or white, although the grey is quite nice. The white, again, we were talking about staying away from the harsher whites if we can, because they are colder and not on trend for 2024. Let's try it with the black, and I want to see how we go with that. So how do I want to lay out this kitchen? I actually really love building kitchens. It's one of my favorite things to build. I do love a lovely, lovely, nice kitchen. So I would probably want to do, I'm going to pull out all the CC stuff first, and then we'll bring in the Maxis stuff after that, just to bring it all together, because then it saves me having to search through everything so much. So I'm just going to add in... Okay, so we definitely want to have like a floating island. Maybe we want to go up and around and put that there. let's have a look and see how this looks as we go around and along the side. Maybe that, and then I'm just thinking we can pull in the island like that. I think that'll be the best way to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably don't need too much else there. We could probably put like a bar in at the end. So we've got like our dedicated little bar area. So I think that would be cute. Although maybe we should put that else. I don't know. Because I was just thinking about having like shelving in behind, but then that makes that really tricky because you have something like that and it, no, looks weird. We could change the shape of the room, but that's always an option, just to mix it up a little bit. We definitely don't need this much space, as it's the way of the world. So we could have something like that, or we could just mix up, we could have like a different shape. Let's try that. So if we did that, we could go, and then we could use the little cabinets where we go around the corner. No, these ones. I do like using those ones when I can. Like that. And then we need to change that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And have another corner one. It does feel a little squished. What if we doubled up here and just went out another one and then went like that and doubled it up and like had our sinks coming in the middle? Okay, so we've got like a whole kitchen island here. I do love this dark metal, so let's bring in our chair. So this is going to have a silver metal on there. I kind of want to have like a shelf or something in behind the bar, but I think that's just going to cut off the whole kitchen and look super weird, so I'm not going to do that. Well, let's bring in our sink now. So this comes from Nickname from the Wood Point Kitchen. Probably a couple of sinks there. There we are, a couple of sinks there. It was a bit glary. Overhead lights and all that. There we go. That'll hopefully help with that. Kitchen bar, blah blah blah, around there. And then, so we probably need to put some windows. We've got the kitchen hood. So the hood that I chose, I did have a couple of options. So we've got the Windenburg's Choice Stove Hood. So this comes with the Madame Ria Basic Luxe kitchen set. So we could do that, which I think is probably going to be the best option. Or I could do the round one, which came with the beam kitchen. So that was from Tuds, which I thought was actually really cool. And it kind of brings in the whole, like, taking away the harsh overhead lighting kind of vibe, which I will delete, and going for softer lighting, because we've got, like, the already lit above there, which I think is cool. I don't know, I really like bringing in the round, because one of the big trends for 2024 is mixing straight lines with curves, so I quite like that. So we have, like, some clutter. I do love these little pans. I think they are gorgeous. So this comes from Felix Andre, and they come in a variety of different styles and colors. So I thought maybe we could mix it up with different colors, and that'll bring in our mixed metal sort of trend there. Which one should we go for? Maybe that one. So we've got the brass, and then we've got the copper, and then we've got the silver. And then we had these little kitchen rails that come from Imagination from the Rutland Kitchen Collection. So once again, it's just sort of like that mixed metal vibe. Oh, choosing the... Okay, there we go. So you sort of see the mixed metals there, and I thought those would be quite cool to bring in there. Another thing that I really wanted to have like a separate tile that we could bring in, because tiling is another trend, or feature tiles is another trend. So there's tiles everywhere, backsplashes and more, so feature tiles to add colour. I really did want to bring a tile in, but I just kind of didn't have enough options available to me, because I had to like limit myself to like 10. So yeah, we do have this kitchen island as well from Syboulette. So you know how people have like that little cutting space? I kind of want to reduce this down. I feel like it's too big. I think we've gone too big on it. Like that. Yeah, that works better. Okay. Because you know how people have like the little cutting islands, or where they do like extra kitchen prep and that sort of thing? I thought this will be actually really neat for that. I'm not 100% where it's going to fit is the thing. Maybe right in the middle? That's going to be weird, probably. I don't want it like sitting there. I kind of want it like, maybe it would work off to the side. And then we have like the wine rack. Now this wine rack is part of the clutter that we got with the House of Harloch's kitchen set. So we're going to throw in some clutter and stuff. I will tutu this around and make it look a little better. But I love this little wine rack. I think that's cute. And then maybe we can put a rubbish bin in beside that. So shelving. So upper cabinetry is out and more shelving is in for this season. I do want to put some curtains in here as well. I'm just not going to have enough space for all the things I want to put in here. So because we've got the fridge there, I'm thinking like a window here and a window there, so then we can put our curtains in. So I'm just going to hang our curtains in that space so I know what we're doing. I'll grab the windows when we get to that point, when I'm bringing the Maxis in. And then we've got all our little pieces of clutter from the House of Harloch's kitchen collection, which is absolutely fabulous and has lots of wonderful little bits on pieces of clutter. And that, I think that's about it. So we've got fridge that, so we need a dishwasher, and I'm going to go with the dishwasher with a towel. And we've got our small appliance here, so I'll put that above there. We did get like a Crowwave microwave, so this came with the. So this did come with the Spring 6 kitchen set, but I think I probably want to go with the freestanding oven instead. And I'm just going to put some of our options here. I think either these ones. I feel like that's more living room. Maybe those. Okay, so that's some art options there, so we'll bring that in. So let's unhide Maxis and we can start getting our little bits and pieces together. I do love these jewel tones. I think they're absolutely lovely. I am into that. I might go just grey on the kettle. And maybe we could mix up the colours here of these. Okay, let's see how we get everything in here. Yeah, as I said, I do really love building kitchens. I think they are kind of the heart of the home, and a lot of the times I will build the kitchen first because it really determines the colours and the vibe and stuff of the home. So I do really enjoy that. Now, windows wise, what do we have? I think I'm going to go with these windows here, and they come from Horse Ranch. I kind of want to do like a slightly more modern vibe, and I feel like the black works really nicely with. So I think I'm going to go with these House on the Hill windows that came with the Get Together pack, and I'll just put them in black because I think that works really nicely with the appliances that we have. And I'll just lift up the curtains by one just to cover the top. And we'll do a little set of them there and there as well. Now, as far as the colour goes, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the grey might actually work quite nicely. Or otherwise the neutral, because we do have to tie those neutrals in, and I do want to get it working with this piece here. I feel like grey might work the better. It's just a nice soft grey, and I think that works nicely with the dual colours. So possibly a couple more windows here, and then we can hang some stuff up here. And I'm not going to add dining. I'm going to do dining separately as a whole separate thing. So don't expect dining in this one. It will be a whole other room. Now, So I'm just going to go with the plain wooden door. I actually really like that it's got a metal handle, and I think that works really nicely for the room. Bringing that together. We really do need to work on the wallpapers and the tiles, well, the tiles and the flooring and stuff, so that we can get the rest sort of figured out, because without the wallpaper and stuff, it's really hard to know what colors and stuff we want to do. Let's put some more windows over on the opposite side, over here. And I think this would be like going into another room, so we won't put a window there. Okay, so it is coming together really nicely, I think. It's looking modern and rich and, yeah, quite luxury, I feel like is a good way to put that. I did want to put like some upper cabinets in. I'm just wondering where to fit them. I'm thinking maybe up here, and we can move these down a little bit. Probably don't need the blank rail. I'll get rid of the blank rail, actually. That'll do that trick. And that can be like a little tea and coffee area. And then we'll use the upper cabinets. In our blue. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, I know. Maybe I know. And this has like a fridge nook. Doesn't really fit the fridge in it. Oh well. That's okay. I thought that was probably going to be the case. So, cabinet there. Obviously, we're not going to have that art there, so that's fine. It's kind of half a cabinet, which is... So if we move the wine rack here, kind of cuts it off, doesn't it? Okay. Scrap that idea. Scrap that idea, but... I did want to have some shelving, and I did want to have like a cabinet above that, so I'll just go with like the little thin cabinet here, and then I'm thinking like a little bit of shelving there, and we can put some clutter, and then maybe some more shelving up here and more clutter over there. So maybe we could do like the glasses and stuff like that, and we can have the hanging pots as well. Okay, let's hide max this again so I can see my stuff a little easier. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm doing that, that is from Twisted Mexi, the Better Build Buy mod. It is really great for sorting out, particularly if you have CC, really great for sorting that out from the Maxis stuff. You know what, we could actually put those little half tile shelves in there. No, a little bit too big. Let's go the full tile. There, no. Can I bring that down? It's going to snap, isn't it? They are a little bit fiddly with the snapping, but they are lovely shelves. I do love a nice wide shelf like that. So I suggest putting the top one on first and then the bottom one. I don't know if they've matched that colour though. Definitely haven't matched the height. I don't think I've got the right colour. Hang on. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I think that all matches. So, let's do a little bit of clutter up here. So we wanted to have maybe... I think those can go on the bench. Those can definitely go on the bench. There. Maybe we can have like... You know, I like the bread basket over there. And also the carafe. Because that's kind of like your little entertainment prep area. Alright? And then... the board there, and maybe we'll put some other clutter there when we get into CC. I mean, not CC, and more basic shelving here. Okay, that's cool. I quite like that hanging down. I'm just going to center that off there, and I might actually go smaller on this because it is quite large. Great for a big kitchen though. And then we're going to get our glasses on here. So 1, 2, and 3, and we'll have plates and bowls here. 1, 2, 3, and then plain glasses up here. And we'll find some other extra bits and pieces. Where are the other glasses? Oh, no, not the other glasses. The plain plates. They are hard to see on those white countertops, I've got to say. And these do stack. These little plates, of course, because you want the stackable plates. Ooh, nice. I haven't put those plates somewhere, have I? That I can't see? No, they're all good. I'm actually thinking maybe I don't do another... No, actually, maybe the chopping board I might put there for a little bit of prep. Ooh, I like it. It's coming together now so nicely. So this I will match in the... I feel like that white actually matches the grey. It's like quite a greyish white. Or we could go black. I think I'll go black. So I'm going to unhide max this now, and let's choose a rubbish bin. I will go with my trusty classic, the one from Snowy Escape, if that'll fit. Not quite. Alright, in that case I'll go with my other trusty classic, the waste not. Waste basket. This is nice and thin. Fits in there. And maybe we could do, let's get rid of the lighting and just we can have some like really soft, non-harsh overhead lighting. So also all about the natural light coming in from the windows. Oh, those windows aren't lined up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Maybe we could center that and have like a third one. Like that. Oh no, because of my clutter. That's right. Need more clutter space. Cool. Lighting. So we've got lighting coming in from our little kitchen hood. I'm thinking another light here. There was actually some really nice overhead lighting that I wanted to use, but again, because I have to really narrow down how many items I'm going to use, I couldn't use them. And they were absolutely lovely. They were versions of this light here from Growing Together, except they were overhead light versions, and they were absolutely lovely. There was actually a couple of CC creators that made something like that, and I thought, I would love to have those in my game on a regular basis. So maybe that and that. So that creates a nice little warmth, doesn't it? I really do need to get... I will put like some overhead lighting in because obviously you need some, but I will try to just keep it fairly soft. Actually, I think I know what light I want to use too. I also want to get the copper things in from Felix Andre. Okay, we've got those on either side of the oven, so you can sort of see what you're doing when you're at the oven. They do... No, I think I only want one. Because they do muck up the eyeline a little bit. Now, overhead lighting. The overhead lighting I was thinking of was the suspended runway lighting from Cats and Dogs. I thought that might be quite cool. But I was thinking if we've got anything like metallic, that might be even better for this. That might be even better for this room, as having something metallic, like, from Growing Together, obviously. So, if we went, like, the silver, because then, well, we don't need to match. Let's go mismatched, because we don't really need to go matchy-match, because we're going, yeah, different kinds of metals in that. So, let's do a nice overhead light there, and that brightens the room up without going too harsh. Ugh, it's quite a big room, so I'm going to go 2. So maybe one over here and then one over here. I have shrunk the light down 1 because I just like to take that precaution so that the Sims can walk under them nice and easily. And you know what? I might actually change these to copper as well, to like a coppery colour, rather than going with the black, because that brings in like that metallic look again, which I think will be cool. Ooh, it's starting to look like a kitchen, isn't it? We really need tiling. So, tiling. Featured tiles, so tiles everywhere, backsplashes and more. Feature tiles to add colours. I think we've actually got quite a lot of colour in this room because of the dual tones of the counters. So I don't want to go too wild on the tiles. What have we got in the way of tiles? But, you know, we'll see how it looks with the pattern as well, because yeah, we want to have them. But yeah, having tiles all the way up, so rather than having a half tile room, half tile, it's actually having like the full tile going all the way up the wall is very in at the moment. So the more tile, the better. So we could go, what colour do we want to go for? I don't really know. I want to go for like a soft neutral, so we could go for something like that, which could work really nicely. Oh, that's nice. Actually, I quite like that. I do want to try like a backsplash like this, but I feel like that's going to be a little bit too homey and not modern enough. Yep. Or we could go for a pattern like that, which I don't mind. Not that colour, but I don't mind the pattern. Problem is the colours. I don't want to go black, that's too dark. We could go that brown. I like this one better though. I really should have left myself a CC option, but whatever. All good. Yeah, I still quite like the grey there. Just it breaks up the, I think the white. I mean, the white's quite soft with the way we've done the lighting, so I'm not upset about that. And I might go black in that. I do like the blue shelving, and we haven't got any clutter for up there. So let's get some kitchen clutter for up there. I'm sure the game can come up with some lovely clutter. I'm going to go into packs and dive into Cool Kitchen stuff and Home Chef Hustle. And show all on those and see what we can bring in. So because I've got a little spice rack here, which I thought would be cute. There was actually a spice rack that I really liked, but once again, I just didn't have the CC option. I mean, I could have easily gone with like double the amount of like CC options to fill this house, because to fill just this room, because there were so many cool little things. Oh, what a hazard. Maybe I'll put this on this side. And then I'll put that on that side. And behind, and the spices there. There we go. And salt and pepper. That can go in there too. So those are all cute. And is there anything else I want to bring? Maybe some little... There we go. So that and that, some lovely kitchen clutter. What else have we got that we can use? I do love these packs, so we can, from Cool Kitchen and Home Chef Hustle, there is some really nice stuff in there. So, you know, Maxis still does some decent stuff. We can still use Maxis. We don't have to always have all CC. It is nice to have some CC, but not all CC all the time. So stuff like that, where you have like the separate shelving as well, is quite cool. So I might even put that there and go for the black with the blue, because that works with the rest of the room. So I like that. And what else? We've got like a knife rack. I don't particularly love that knife rack, but I don't hate it either. Put that there. Is there anything else that we have? And maybe we can put like the knives over here. Ooh, this is looking really good. And we'll put some more appliances on as well. I was thinking the dish rack, but the hanging dish rack. I do love this hanging dish rack, but I think maybe we'll get a freestanding one. Oh, that can be pushed back more. Maybe we can sneak like another chopping board in there. And what was I going to do? Oh, the accessories. I mean the appliances. So waffle maker. Maybe we might double up on these. And like have a bigger kitchen island. That might be quite neat. We've got a little bit of space in this corner, so why not? And I have ruined my little selection. That's cool. Oh, and the plates. We can put them up here. Okay, so I've got plates up there, and I wanted to show all. You know, we can maybe do the hanging shelf too. No, because that was the reason why I didn't want to do too much hanging. It does clutter up the place. Oh, did I put in the dishwasher? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Phew. And I thought maybe we could put the pizza oven over here. And, oh, we definitely need a fire alarm. Fire smoke alarm, that's the word I'm going for. Because you know how Sims are. They do like to set things on fire. Okay, smoke alarm. Oh, I like. So we are going dual tones and we are doing mixed metals, raw marbling. So we've got that on the top of this thing. Rich browns and neutrals. I think we've definitely gone more neutral than rich browns. I don't feel like brown would really suit this room. I have completely not done flooring. So we should probably do some flooring. Let's have a look at our tile options for flooring. I'm almost thinking this one here from For Rent. No, not that one. This one. Oh, that works. No, that doesn't work with that wall at all. Oops. I mean, that works with the wall, but I don't think that works with the cabinets. Ugh. It's always the way, isn't it? Oh, what about that? That's brown and a blue. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so we have a winner there. Now, I might put some clutter in the middle here. Maybe, what have we got? A fruit bowl or something like that? Yeah, fruit bowl. No, stop snapping. Fruit bowl and maybe some handy towels. Okay, stop snapping, you little rascal. Handy towels. What else we got there? That might be quite cute. Oh, a nice bouquet of flowers, actually. You know what? I want some flowers. Just thinking if we have anything in a metallic vase, but I don't think so. Maybe that, actually. That one there. Okay, there we go. So we've got our rubbish bin, got everything like that. Oh, it's looking fancy. I love this. So yeah, I think that vase, yes, that has got a little bit of a metallic vibe going on. We should probably put curtains on the rest of the windows. If you're going to have curtains on 2, you probably should have curtains on all of them. And now we have to work on art as well, don't we? Nature and curtain. So I need something for in there. I really like this. I think that's going to work really nicely. And so we'll go with the range in these. It's actually got a couple of different options there. Those are cute. We do need a rug as well. So once again, I did not have a rug. If I move these over, that could work. I wanted to have a rug option, but again, I could not use all of the CZ in the world. I mean, I could have, but I didn't because that's not the challenge. What if we did like more shelving back here? And we could put like some, see if we can find like some vintage stuff. What else we got? So let's have a look in here in the display section. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this because of metals. Absolutely perfect. Lovely shelf there. Although why is there a shadow? I don't know. Don't like the shadow. Not a fan. And oh, and then we can go like the Tomarang shelving here. Followed by the jungle adventure shelving. So then we just actually put that on top and then that underneath because that's wider. Is there a black? Not a black. Why is that so shadowed? Normally that doesn't have a shadow. No. And we can put something else here. What else have we got that we can go there? You know what? We haven't really done a lot of plants. Maybe we should put some plants in. That's probably a good idea. We're going to go with the old classic bloomin' rooms. Hanging plant down here like that. And no, I'm going to put something else there. I would like to use the Ferrent little palm one, the unhatched egg of paradise plant, and oh, metallic, yes, perfect. Bringing that together. It's quite busy, but I think that's okay in a kitchen. What else we got that can go there? So I'm just going to have a look at some of these other Neferu arts to see what else is just going to fit. Oh, I think that works really nice. Okay. That's coming together a treat. Do we move that over there? Yeah. So maybe I'm thinking like a plain rug here, and then that will sort of tie the room together. You know what, we didn't do like a coffee. Sorry, I was just thinking about that. What if we got rid of a sink and we made this like into a coffee thing? There we go. Made it our little coffee bar. There we go. Possibly actually even put the sink there. Maybe I might change the colour of the sink to the grey and have tea. This is it. The tea there as well, and just like make it like a little coffee, a dedicated coffee area, because that's part of our trends for 2024, and I think that would be quite cool. And probably change that to black so it matches the rest of the accessories in here. So we've got a coffee maker, tea maker, waffle maker, kettle. Although, thinking about that, the kettle would make more sense over here, wouldn't it? In our little area. And I'll get rid of the tea maker. Hang on. Tea. I don't really want to do the shrinking cabinet trick just to move it around, so I'm just going to keep that there. And that leaves us a little space here where we can maybe put our pressure cooker. Huzzah! And I still haven't found a rug, so I didn't get very far with that. I know exactly which rug I'm going to go for. The industrial loft kit, maybe in a... just in a plain brown. Yeah, light brown. Really neutral. Wow. Okay. Well, what do you think? I think we've hit the trend. So we were going for quiet luxury, which is midnight blues, blacks, raw marbling, metallic shine, rich browns, and neutrals. Out of the box storage was an extra one. So floating islands, vintage hutches, cabinets for storage, shelves rather than streamlined built-in cabinets. And we're also going mixed metals, which is mixed gold, silver, and brass for a vintage warmth. Nature inspired, less upper cabinetry, more windows, layered lighting rather than overhead, natural fibres, botanic wallpapers. If I had it, well, you know what, maybe we should just look at the botanic wallpaper in behind as a feature wall. I don't know if I need to go that, because there's actually quite a lot of stuff on the wall, and I don't know if that would be particularly visible, but we could go for something like that. Yeah. Nah. I'm happy with this. Okay, let's take a tour. Okay, so here we are taking a tour, and we've got our copperware, part of our mixed metal stuff. We've got our clutter with the glassware, and we've got our beautiful marble top cabinets there in a midnight blue. And then I've got the accessories there from SixamCC, from their Spring 6 kitchen set, so that's bringing in more of the silver metallics and the blacks, and I just love all the clutter. The soft lighting works really well because we're avoiding the harsh overhead lighting in this season, and I feel like we're bringing in like a little bit of the outside in as well with natural lighting and a bit of greenery around the place too. One of the trends for 2024 is having a dedicated beverage area, so whether it's a bar or like a coffee area, you have it. And it's avoiding like the sleek upper cabinetry, so having a whole lot of upper cabinetry. Is going with open storage instead with shelving, or things like vintage hutches, or little cabinets for storage off to the side. We haven't gone with that route in this episode, but that is a trend for 2024. And feature tiles is definitely a trend for 2024 as well. So we used the 4-inch tiles on the floor and brought in the full wall tiles on the wall as well, rather than going a half and half, because hey, the more tiles the better in 2024. And we mixed the jewel tones with the neutrals, so we want to go soft and warm and soothing, and bringing in sort of a vintage touches with the mixed metals, which we've done with the copperware and little bits of accessories around the room. And I think the artwork went really nicely because it's quite neutral artwork, but does sort of fit like a floral theme, which is very in this year for kitchens, which is part of the nature inspired, bringing the outside in kind of vibe that we're going for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this build, and don't forget to come back next week where I will have another showcase of some CC, and then following that there will be another build. What room will I do? Which CC will I choose? Find out next week. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.